Okay, hey, welcome. I'm Rick. This is a little video that I'm putting together for my friend Bob. He and I were talking about major scales. In this case, I'm using the G major scale as an example, but this can be moved all around the guitar to be in any key that you want it to be. So the diagram on the PDF that I'll try and figure out how to attach to this video shows 5 positions. This is how I look at it. Other people might look at it other ways. There are different ways to achieve the same stuff that I'm showing you here, but let me go through it and I'll play just a little bit first. So here's the first diagram on that chart. It starts at the 3rd fret, 6th string. Not very exciting, but that's all right. Stick with me. So as you probably already know, the G major scale consists of G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, right? So that's a 1-octave G major scale. And so that thing that I just demonstrated is exactly that. It's 2 octaves, so it goes G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, E, and goes up another octave up to this G. The second diagram on that chart is the same bunch of notes, except it's starting on the A. It's starting on the 2nd note of the scale, and it looks and sounds like this. It's the same bunch of notes, just starting and ending on a different note. And then the third one on the scale, you know, the 3rd and the 4th notes of the scale are so close together, the B and the C, that I didn't separate that into a separate diagram. So if you start here or you start here, this is B, this is C. The pattern works out like this. That was beginning on the C. Now if I start on the D, again, I'm still playing the notes of a G major scale. I'm just starting it on the note D. So it goes D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D. There's a couple ways you can navigate that last little part. You could go like this, or you could go like this. I forget which way I wrote it on the diagram, but you'll figure that part out. That's not that hard. Then, if I move up here to the 12th fret, if I start on the 12th fret, that's an E. I'm still playing the G major scale. I'm just starting on the 6th note of that scale, the E. E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E. And you could actually go F sharp, G. Boy, that's exciting. We're really living on the edge here. Anyway, why is all of this important? I knew you were about to ask that. And so the point here is it allows me, and hopefully will allow you, to do this. Now, what was I doing? I wasn't doing that to show off. I was trying to make a point that those 5 or 6 patterns, I'm playing through those patterns this way on the guitar. I'm not just going across the guitar this way. This isn't particularly interesting music yet, but we'll get to that point. That's another video. But by moving this way through them, so like here I'm within the very first diagram, and then if I slide to here, for example, now I'm in the 2nd diagram, and as I play through, if I slide to here, I'm in the 3rd, and then I can... couple extra chromatic notes in there, that is to say, clams. Anyway, this isn't perfect stuff, man, sorry. So 2 things, well, more than 2 things, but the first 2 things that you need to do is you need to memorize those 5 scale patterns. There's just no way around it. You have to memorize them. Up and down, you know, so. Whatever, I'm missing a couple things. But anyway, you got to memorize those. The next thing that I would suggest that you practice with that once you have them memorized is to start with diagram 1, play up to the top of diagram 1, and then slide up into the next position and play down through diagram number 2. Then slide up into the next one and play up through the next one, and then slide up and play down through the next one. So I'll give you an example. So I'm going to stop there for today. That's the beginning point with this whole process. That's quite a bit right there, but let me tell you, it's worth doing. It's worth taking the time, first of all, to memorize those 5 positions. What I didn't go into is the fact that the G major scale is also the E minor scale. It is also the A Dorian mode. Modes are just another form of scales. It is also the D Mixolydian mode. So once you've learned that set of 5 patterns, they function as a whole bunch of other things. It's kind of a multi-purpose bunch of information. I'll go into that more in a later video about how that all applies, but take my word for it, I wouldn't kid you. So anyway, start with that, and we'll talk soon. Later.